Welcome again to another episode of Uncaged, and I am your host, Masi Biyela, and today I do have the beautiful, the lovely
Mitzi. Mitzi Mabengo. How are you?
I am good.
You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is
thank
that
you.
Elsa inspired hairstyle?
Let me not say much because I know where you're going with this. But thank you. Courtesy to the beautiful Mitzi, sorry. So how are you though?
I'm alright. The week has been hectic. We've just come from a hectic weekend. I actually live in North Beach, close to Moses Mabhida. So you can imagine the chaos.
Oh yes, guys. I'm sure you heard. When was it, Gombe? On Saturday. What was the day?
Saturday was the 25th.
The 25th. The ANC Manifesto launch that happened. It was quite crazy.
It was hectic.
When you look at the pictures that were trending,
yes,
and it was like yellow and black and green.
Everything.
It was just.
If you were living where I was living, on the beach, all you could see was yellow.
Oh my word.
On the streets, in the park next to the apartment I stay in, it was yellow. The chaos that was left behind, the dirt, the traffic. I decided to step away from home for a while and went back at night because it was hectic.
Not that I want to get too much into politics, but from everything that I was reading, and apparently Tiwa, it was stacked. I think they had a thing in Moses Mabhida, and it was a full house. It just, I'm not a hater, and I'm not. I don't want to. Who are just like, when it comes to politics, especially ANC, if they can go all out for that. For that weekend, that one day. What are we missing?
That's the thing. Before any election, ANC goes all out. They have the money. But most of the time, it doesn't get to the right departments. It doesn't get to the poor people. It doesn't get anywhere. So why are people still falling for the same trick?
And that is the thing. How is it that? Because I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised at how full it was, how everybody was going. God, that isn't the best look at these past couple of years, ANC this, ANC that. And yet, I know.
I'll tell you why it was full. They got buses to carry people for free. Now the promise is to go to the beach and Moses Mabhida. Maybe there were 30,000 people in Moses Mabhida, 20,000 outside. But from what I saw, people went there they got KFC for lunch. People went there for picnics on the beach, picnics on the park. People went there for just the entertainment. They weren't even interested. So if I get somebody, if EFF said, hey, you got a free trip to wherever, Giba Gorge. Yeah, man, I'm going on that bus. I'm going to eat that chicken licken. I'm going to just be part of it.
How do I at the same time? I'm kind of worried. I mean, I know that some of us love free stuff, but do you think the elections, by the way, I think on the 29th of May, and I'm just wondering, Oguti, the hype that was there, is that what we are expecting once again? It's going to be ANC? And, big up to EMK, because remember when it first came out, I think within 2 days, we learned that there were 2 million people. 2 million people that had signed up.
That's an underground movement and a half.
God dang, I'm starting to worry because I'm just thinking about, how they showed up, and is it really because of the free stuff, or is it really we are falling back to that?
I'll tell you what. During, it's a great marketing strategy. All right. So during Easter and New Year's, I'm not sure about Christmas anymore, but it's busloads. They do. It's also a municipality that organizes buses for people who've never been to the beach, who or from townships and things like that on the outskirts who want to come to the beach. So at 5 a.m. you stay at this, you meet at this place. Yeah. You get a free bus ride. So they don't really feed people at those times, but you got a free trip to the beach. So why not? You go on dates. Yeah. You take your families. That's something that you can do to entertain yourself. Yeah. So now it was free T-shirts. It was the KFC. They're just luring people in. Who does not want to be at the beach? And Moses Mabhida is at the beach. Yeah. So marketing wise, they were spot on. And ANC, big ups to you for marketing that well.
They did well. They did. But it's still a conversation. And we don't know if it's going to be... I don't want it to be the same thing whereby we keep falling...
for the same stance.
For the same stance. Like, give us something new. Show us. So we'd see, you know what? We are different. We are going to do different. Because it seems like the only time that the ANC does show up is when it comes to things like that.
Exactly. So we should actually vote for the right people, guys. Cut off the snake at the head.
Remember to vote. Remember to vote. So tell me though, with the elections coming up, what we are talking about right now.
Yeah.
On your side though, what kind of leadership are you kind of like hoping for?
Okay, so I don't know who's going to do a great job, honestly, because everybody overpromises and underdelivers.
I know.
Okay. Right? So, but whatever we choose, whether it's DA, whether it's MK, whether it's EFF or any of those, I think people should be looking for people who won't be keeping money on top.
Okay.
if I can call it that.
Thinking about the people first.
We read a lot about this politician spent 800,000 on this trip. Like, what is that for? Yeah. That 800,000 could actually go to the poor. So we must think good and well. Who do we want to rule and run the municipality? Yeah. We need a leader who will make sure that the money goes to medical care. Yeah. Goes to municipality, goes to anything else that will need, to education. Yeah. Anything else that will need the funding, because that's where we've been struggling. Every time we hear a State of the Nation address, we hear this amount is going here, this amount is going here. But then yet we still see the schools that are dilapidated. Exactly. We still see that doctors don't have jobs right now, because there isn't money to pay for them at those at clinics and things like that, even on the outskirts. So I don't know. I want a leader that will make sure that the money actually spreads to where it needs to spread. And then they can take that change and have fun if you really want. But let's just take care of the people for a change.
I think it all boils down to basically having leaders who are thinking about us, instead of thinking about themselves. Yes. We do understand that we are all human, but at the end of the day, you took the position whereby saying that I'm going to fight for you, I'm going to stand for you, I'm going to make your life a lot better. So actually stand up to that and do that. But anyway, just to close down on all of this, I suppose, so after the elections, we'll see what's going on. And if we're still on the same boat. But another thing that I wanted us to talk about, and I think this touches a lot of Black people, African people. Ngakulu, it is black tax. Yes. It's something that is there. It's something that we deal with. But when is doing it because, it comes from the heart, it comes from the fact that, yes, umama wangikhulisa kanje ubaba or my parents, and stuff like that, and I'm just doing this out of love. I'm doing this because I want to kind of like make their lives easier. And when is it now? It's just abuse.
The problem with black tax, it usually falls on the one family member.
Yeah.
A lot say it's the firstborn. The firstborn is the one that carries the whole load and burden. Maybe because as the older kids, they understand the parents' struggles and things like that.
They see more.
So look, it's not a bad thing. If I am a firstborn and I can only afford out of my 10,000 Rand salary to give 2,000 Rand at home, I think it should be accepted that this is the 2,000 Rand.
This is the most that I can do, yeah.
I'm not living at home anymore. I've got my own rent to pay. I've got food, I've got transport, I've got clothes, I've got a whole lot of things to deal with as well, you know? Not to say that I want to be extravagant and get, pay-as-you-go TV and things like that. But just... if that's all I can afford, I think the family should accept it. The issue comes when the family demands more.
I think also the problem comes in when they start seeing you. I don't know if this is the right way. Living better, then it's like, you're doing all of these things, but then you can only put out 2,000. And it's like you're forgetting, I am human, this is my life, I'm actually living for myself.
Yes.
And I think that's where it kind of gets in. The moment they see why and stuff like that. But how do we get to a point whereby we're able to say to, and sometimes it's not just or mama no baba, you know, some people were raised by gogo or like aunts and uncles. Do you think having a talk, like a sit down, I understand and stuff like that, but this is the best I can do?
You can talk till people are blue in the face sometimes and they won't understand.
Yeah.
I think Ukoko, Uma, who's been raising the family, at some point they'll need help, right? Let's say there's 4 kids that are following, they're in school, and you get the one that's matriculated. They're not studying because of issues, and maybe they don't have a job. So maybe Uma will say, okay, can they not live with you and look for a job? Issue comes when this person refuses to work but wants to be fed.
Become lazy.
There'll be one who's not contributing. There's ones who don't want to take care of the family, who the moment they get money, they get 1,000 Rand shoe. You know what I mean? So I don't know how you balance the dynamics there, but I mean, what can you do?
And one thing that I know is that as Black people, we're not too familiar with this whole therapy, talking, putting out your feelings out there. So there's a story actually that a friend of mine told me, because we were talking about this whole therapy thing, how it's important for us. And she was sharing about her family. And she said that her sister, if not her cousin, actually got to a point where she was suicidal. And she wrote a letter basically saying, okay, I'm done. It's because of how strict she was being raised and all of that. So she was just like, you know what? This is my note, what. And the mother was like, you know what, Zibulan. And they actually found it before she could do anything.
Wow.
So then there was a family thing, the whole talk and stuff like that. And the whole thing was, they were like, Zibulane, we insured you, you know, and stuff.
Wow.
And that kind of made it, you know, when they do that, it's like, I'm not going to do it, imagine stuff. So it became a thing. They didn't really sit down and say, okay, can we find out what's going on and stuff? But it was like, do it, it's Wow. You know, and apparently it got to a point where they took her papers, you are insured. And then, she didn't do it, you know, and she's still here. But I think
that's when you cut them off. It's just toxic. Yes.
But personally, I think probably, they're still a family and whatnots and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think in cases like that, she trauma. And I'm sure wherever she is, she kind of like has that thing with oh my word, this happened to me.
Yes.
And this is how my family reacted.
Yes.
And stuff. And I'm sure there are many families out there who like don't believe in the whole thing of and all of that. It's more of...
That's true. Another thing though, black tax doesn't end. If I'm the firstborn, there's siblings behind me, I've got a family now.
Yeah.
People don't take into consideration that my kids need school fees.
Yeah.
You're an adult, and you're an adult, but none of y'all are working. Or maybe you are working, but what are you doing? Because then we never know what you're spending your money on. Why are you always hungry month end? What are you spending on? And then it's situations that you've seen how when a person dies, if my father is, let's say, was the one taking care of his siblings every now and then, but helping hit the sibling as the head of the family, and that sibling as well, and that sibling as well. And then when my father dies, who's going to come knocking at the door for stuff? They want the house. They want the furniture. They want to know about any policies. So I think we should learn as Blacks where to cut it off. When to cut it off, when to say no. I'd rather not speak to people in the family or not attend things if everything comes from me and nobody else. Why isn't anybody else contributing to family stuff? Why am I the only one? And we're all working. So you look at things like that. So definitely the meeting should be there, but who's going to listen?
Then there's going to be talks about exactly, and all of that. So it's going to be conversations like Angela. I feel like it is, I don't want to say it's pointless, but at the same time, there's a lot that needs to, or maybe let's look at it this way. Because I'll say, maybe I'll talk about my parents and I need to consider how they were raised.
Yeah.
That basically shows why they are raising me like this.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, but it's a heavy topic. I mean, I know a lot of us can relate to it and all of that, but moving away from that, we do have an amazing guest that will be joining us a bit later on. And he has invited us into his beautiful home, as you can see. But he's going to share all that he does with us. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But nizombona kahle. We'll be back.
So for second half, I'm going to step away because I told you I am fasting. I am not drinking.
Of course.
I'm stepping away for this one to let y'all deal with it.
Okay. All right then, guys. We'll see you in a second. Welcome back to Uncaged. I am still your host, Masi, Biyela. And like I said, we do have an exciting guest. Namhlanje sikhona kwakhe. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the amazing, the multi-talented Menzi Biyela.
Sanibonani bantu bakithi ka uMenzi Biyela, ngiyabonga ukuthi ngibe khona la be uncaged.
Okay. Sawubona
mama njani?
Hayi siyaphila.
Indaba ezitha beke sidabusi.
Menzi. Guys, you can see ukuthi nje igazi liyaflow. But first of all, ngicela ukubonga nje for you welcoming us khona lana kwakho and having to see ukuthi kahle uMenzi uphila kanjani.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu akhona kwami kwama kodwa ke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Siyabonga. So where can we start? I mean, one thing that I noticed, we internet.
Yeah.
Akukho kuningi in terms of your life. I mean, they give us the basics.
Yeah.
How do you just okay, I'm not gonna share over ukuthi abantu bayazi your business that much, because ngiyabona ukuthi when it comes to family you just keep that private.
Yeah, because I got into acting for the love of art, not to actually sell my family and my stories. You know what I mean? Like anything that I do outside of work.
Yeah.
And I'm not good with social media anyway, so I only post work. And sometimes if I have a nice picture, then I'll post it. So
okay.
I don't overshare.
You don't overshare
my private life.
Something we need to learn.
Yeah.
But as how did Menzi get into acting?
Oh yes. Kahle bengifuna ukube a chartered accountant. I was good with maths and economics.
Inapha zahlangana.
Hey manje ngizangiphaseke
Akusafani kangani.
Yeah. And then I had ubhuti wami, my brother, Usipho Mzobe. He's late. He passed on in 2002. he was only Ikazlam. He was playing Uwelile on Ikazlam. So he was the one who was constantly doing this acting thing.
Okay.
And I started it in community theatre at Saskatchewan. I was doing grade 10. No, grade 9. Started 7.
Okay.
97. And then I started attending a maskeshi, community theatre and stuff. So when I did not pass well on my accounting and what's economics, I decided, no, I do have a skill. Let me just focus on it. And my brother was like, yeah, you definitely do have. So let's go and get it.
And look where that got you.
He hasn't been back since.
Yeah, I've never done anything else.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never done anything else but acting.
I see you've been going in city.
Yes.
Uzalo Pasta Gwala.
Look.
Do you still get that though? Umuhamba bethi nje mfundisi.
Yeah. Yeah, sekumfundisi and I accept it. You know, fana no babu Selomake, Achimoroka. You know what I mean? So I know this pasta koala is just gonna stick for a while. Yeah. So umfundisi, they asked me to pray for them. I'm like, I know I'm not a I'm not this serious. I was just acting.
No, I
don't. Oh, come on.
Just to say.
No, I just say sekulungile. You know what I mean? Like umfundisi osithandazana sekulungile.
Wow.
You know what I say? Yeah.
But tell me though, was it challenging, Klampe, for you seeing that Vele, I'll see him Mfundisi? Was it challenging for you to get into the character? Because you really played that role like very well.
I became a serious person. Yeah, I did. With all the characters that I've played. So I studied at DUT, right? And I graduated in 2004. And there's a woman called Debbie Lutge. Okay. She taught us very well how to get in the character and how to get out. And most actors, they get in and it's how to get out. So I know how to tap out and come back in.
Yeah.
And each and every character that I play, my research is I need to play someone that I've seen before. So Pastor Gwala is Pastor Mgwaba from my church where I grew up, a Baptist church. Okay. So I took his mannerisms and the way he used to engage the whole congregation. And I was like, no, I'm going to use him. So I always use someone, you know what I mean? Like I reference my character with something that I've seen. Yeah, that's why I'm just a simple guy. So I always, because you never know. You know, you might have to play a drug addict and you're living close to that person. So my research is playing something that I've seen in my life happening. And then that's why it's always believable. I'm an honest performer. And this Mfundisi became just too...
Tell me, has a real pastor seen it? Has he watched your show?
No, he's passed on. Yeah, he's passed on. So I'm glad that he got to live through me for 2.5 years on Uzalo. I'm glad because he passed on, He passed on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And also, you know, it's evident Uguti this career that you chose. What it was for you, because I just noticed trophies angemumva.
Oh yes.
And can you just tell us about that? Ngubane or best actor somewhere or versatile.
Versatile is mine, yeah.
Just so many.
Yeah, no, I called DUT. It was DIT when we were there. So I got there when it was Natal Technicon, and then it changed to be the Durban Institute of Technology. Now it's DUT. So these are DUT trophies. Okay. Yeah, the best actor is my brother's trophy. That's not mine. The versatile is me. You know, the outstanding singer is me. So we share it with my brother. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And I'm glad that you
I need a softer, man. Hey, what's happening? This is beautiful. You're talking about DUT stuff. It's not beautiful. I mean, seriously.
You are sharing. It's talent. And I'm actually glad that you touched on the music part. I know that a lot of people know you as an actor.
Yeah.
In music, and
that's where it all started.
Okay.
In music. It all started at church.
Okay.
You know, I was a leading vocalist. My brother used to lead hymns, and I used to look at him and like, I want to lead myself. So it all started at church, actually, the singing. Yeah. And then I started rapping because I was meeting a different kind of artist in the industry. When I was in DUT, I met Brian Khate, Usia B.
Okay.
Yeah. He introduced me to rap.
Yeah.
I was more of a singer, and then he introduced me to rap, and I loved writing poetry and stuff. So I was like, no, it's going to be easy for me. Let's just do it. Yeah.
You're creative. So like, where are you now musically? As in like, kona macula kona, what to expect, basically?
No, akona macula kona. We call ourselves the new sound of SA.
Okay.
So, but you type it, go back immediately one
new
word.
one, okay.
Yeah. The new sound of SA. Yeah, no, we do have 6 tracks out.
Okay.
And we just got a nice distribution deal as well. So we're gonna be doing it big this year. We start releasing our music in May. But you know, this is the first interview. I'm sure I'm gonna come back again as a musician now because we started with acting. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're there.
Umuthi ena, the new sounds of SA. So it's not just you. Konabanya bantu onabo.
It's a band.
Okay.
So Uzagwetu, there's 3 of us. Menzi, Biyela, Uzagwetu, Utizeni. Utizeni is on the keys. He's a producer. Yeah, and a vocalist. Yeah. Uzagwetu is a composer and a vocalist.
All right.
Menzi is a composer and a vocalist. Yeah. Okay. But it's batatu. We have like 34 tracks, but we released 6. Wow. So, man, it's beautiful tracks, man.
I know.
Subscribe to our channel, the new sound of SA. You know what I mean?
They are beautiful tracks.
And as you can see, background music video yakona, but you guys can also hear. Yeah. So you guys need to go and search. Search the new sound
Download,
of SA.
search. Yeah, but it's over. Hey, that's a best dinner. My radio station, let's see. Distribution is on. You know, when you do it independently, it's tough.
It is.
You know what I mean? You can shoot the video, you can chunko or whatever, put your music out there.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it independently, because it needs money, it needs investment. You need a capital to actually sell yourself. Yeah. So talent is not everything. So you need a good manager, you need money, you know what I mean? PRs are being paid, you know, you plug in, you pay all these doors, you know, you open them with
And talking about the challenges though, when you know what, when the tough got going, you were like, you know what, I'm going to push.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of money, man. I lost a lot of money. This video, this is Slow Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Slow Man, you know how much is Slow Man for a video, and I did get a PR because I wanted to do this thing independently. Yeah. But it's not possible. 100% of if you own like 100% and you're not making any sense, it doesn't make sense. So you need to lose a certain percentage for people who are good in that area, like PR, you know, publishing and all that stuff. So because I wanted to be independent. I was lucky to get an independent label that allows artists to be independent. Okay. I'm gonna tell you if you wanna ask who are under that label and stuff.
Yes. How?
Yo man. You need to keep them.
I need to be levels. You and that level now is so
I'm not about levels though. It's just that if I share this thing, then it becomes, you know.
Okay, no. It's fine.
But it's a nice record. It's a nice distribution deal that I have.
Yeah.
Because there's non-disclosure agreements and stuff.
Okay.
I won't be able to share, but the artists who are there, obviously, Ngubane is there, Reese Zuma is there. You name them. My body says there. The distribution Kabza is there.
You see what levels that is?
I don't know. But they are spending money on their music because it's an independent contract. Okay. So you still pay for PR, you pay for videos.
Okay.
You know, they only do the plugins.
Okay. No, I see. But I have something fun for you. Okay. So at Cage, we always have these games. I have a game for you. So, Ngubane, we have 5 shots. We have 5 shots. I have I'm a shot time. No, not a shot time. So, how the game works is that it's not my card. So I'm going to give you 5 cards. That means amakadi out 5.
Yeah.
So the game
5-5.
is 5-5.
Are we gonna have to take all the 5?
If you get it wrong, then
I need to get it right. Okay.
so then it's more like a guessing game.
Okay.
So ngizokunika amakadi awu 5.
Yeah.
Uzobamba uthatha i-1 lithi.
Yeah.
So I need to guess ukuthi liphi leli card okuphethe.
Guess the number or
Not the
maybe
number.
to fly.
Exactly.
Heart. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Same thing. If I get it wrong, I take a shot. If you get it wrong,
all right.
now it. So
All right.
5, 2, 4, 5. Oh my bad.
All right.
And then nami ngizothatha 5 wami.
You did not check them out when I was
I
not.
did not.
Yeah.
Did not.
So there's no.
Could be as if you had to see the past episodes, yo. Engathi nje mina hayi.
5.
But kuzoqala bani. Okay, let me start.
So when you get it wrong, what happens? Like
you take a shot. You take a shot. So ngizothatha 1 card.
Okay.
And you have to guess ukuthi whether it is diamonds, heart, spade, nani,
Clubs.
whatever.
Okay, and then if I'm wrong, I'll take a shot.
You take a shot.
There's no way to actually avoid the shot.
No. There is no way.
Okay.
Well, you could. I mean, if you get it right.
Okay. I think you have a heart.
Diamond.
Yeah, I was close.
Red at the corner of your eye.
Here we go.
By the time this podcast is done, I'll be out. All right. So if one finishes the 5, then you're safe. You won't have to take anything.
Yeah.
How? Okay, what?
Heart.
Heart, yeah? Nah. It's a spade. Oh, God. This is going to be a long road to freedom, okay? Eesh. All right.
Oof. Pasta quando say I like it. Okay.
I think that's a fly.
Spade.
I'm always close.
Yeah.
With the colors black, but not fly, spade. All right, uncaged. I'm gonna be
Cheers.
out. Cheers. All right, Mom.
Yindaba belifuna senze 5.
No,
Maybe the 2.
Maybe the ghost lady. Maybe the ghost lady can take one.
No. Mbugani. What?
No, wait.
Wait, what? Did I get it right? Did I get it right? You take a shot.
I take a shot.
Yes, because you take a shot.
I thought you avoid taking a shot.
No, because I got it right. So then that means you're on the wrong.
Yeah,
you take a shot.
Okay, no. Oh, man. What fits?
You could finish.
There we go.
One but the one man. Okay, cool.
No matter team. Okay.
Yes. Welcome to Uncaged. Uncaged.
Okay. If you get this wrong, then you take a shot again. Once Wapela went, then the game is over.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or Wapela, I mean.
But I need to get it right.
Okay.
All right. I would see.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's a spade.
Yeah, this is Wapela, game. Pugan.
Oh, wait.
Type the shot.
Oh, I said fly. Now I'm saying spade. I should have stick with fly.
Yes.
All is close.
And those shots, understand that is already game in this.
I'm out. Yes, no.
No, that's the one. Well, it's the kind.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm tired of man, but come on.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Subsidy, yeah.
Tapsila, that's what my mom was saying too.
Oh,
so Biyela, like Biyela.
Oh, no more.
Tapsila, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she's your mom.
Yeah. Well, my dad.
Yeah, mama. Nami sazo ngiyasebenza. Khona uzokwazi ukutholela emikhaya. Sifane la mapha sizoyenza.
Sithi nje bomenzi yona lapho nje.
Lalela nje, kufanele nje ibe mningi imizi kube right.
Yebo. Kumele.
Yeah, nje ayinkinga.
Yabona
sengenjani manje? Aningazi nginje bafethu ngisakushaya ibhangeni. Ngindoda nje ethandekayo engayilahluki. Ngiyamcela ningithande. Athi ngifisi yashisa le.
Uyezwa no? Uyezwa.
So kule mizi uzobakho oma aba different or just one? And those are visiting homes.
No. Oh, mama different. This is like sikisdingo sokuba nomama different mangindoda manje. Mawukuthi nisele indoda ufuna kwakho umuzi, you need one more, even if it doesn't work out, but you need to stick to one woman. You know what I mean? Because imona bakupushayo ngisho ningangazwana on a later stage, kodwa niyapushana and then you get somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then today just 20, 21, 20, what you guys, where you feel like you need a lot of women.
It's 10.
It's 10. I know. It's tough to take care of the woman that I have right now. So imagine if I have two.
Stick to one.
Stick to one. Yeah, stick to one. So no, you're gonna be Igamala. This is my mother's house. So the next one is gonna be my house.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll get my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need.
When I saw Bugina Makati.
As guys. I never.
I'm saying. I think we are more saying once
you get it wrong, and then if I get it wrong, I'll take a shot, and then
you need to take a few shots
after the show.
Can you take a shot?
After
take
the show.
Take a shot from me.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let's try.
Yes.
Diamond.
Oh, at least I take shots.
Hey, you were such a winning streak today. What happened?
It's not because I actually like consuming alcohol. It's the fact that it's part of my job.
No, it is part of your job. You just
saying.
Saying. So go ahead.
Sarah uzowina. Sarah uzowina.
Yeah. Tell us who winning ngoba phela is 3-1.
Hey Nkosi yami, kwaze wayenzima. Umfundisi onganawuzwelo nje.
Nakho inkinga ngumfundisi futhi ngiyakwamukela lo ayikho into engizoyenza. Manje ngimthandaza yatholakala ngo150. Ikhona. Ngibeka nje isandla 150. Mawudinga amanzi lawa ukuthi nje uyonke ihambe kahle u280. Nginayo nje akunakinga.
Package. Combo.
No, there came a time where people were stopping me and telling me, you need to come to my church.
Stop.
Yeah, I actually got paid for my appearance. Fundis, yeah. Gives us some 20 and what. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tanazela man.
Hey, Amanza, hey, Buffett. Ngala ukuthi le Buffett ninazi. Ukuthi into ebalekile is to know God. And was umsami ngiyonto ebalekile le.
Exactly.
Mawazi umsami, then you have people who can actually reach closer to God to actually bring you stuff, because now and the spirit that they have it still lives. But so funny was ukuthi izinto ithola there's nothing that you get in life ngokuhlakanipha wakho.
True.
You know what I mean? Like abantu abadala bakunika yonke into, you know what I mean? So we need to actually be in touch with our spirituality in a way where we know God, we know other religions, but you know abantu basekhaya.
That's true. It is.
I guess try la uba I mean.
Imina ngizokhipha ikhadi.
Wena ukhipha ikhadi?
Yebo. Okay, let me take my chances on this one. This could be my winning card.
We are winning, man.
Yeah, we.
All right.
So, Nje, get this wrong, the game is over. You take
Fly. Yeah, but I get this.
For real?
Fly. Fly.
Oh, you're catching up.
Let's go.
Guys, this is not fair. I feel like,
oh yes. Go busy pay the magic podcast. I'm fully paying the podcast. We started for 2.5 hours. We still need to talk.
Kosiami.
Yeah.
Oh, Kosiami.
Shaya ndabezitha. And what's wrong la? We say no sharing it.
I think I see fine, man.
You introduce the game. You can't give up now. You must resign in this job.
No, but this
Do
is
you
not
love your
fair.
job?
This is not fair. Every time when I think that I figured it out,
Yeah.
No, I
know. It's 2-1. So you need to lose once and then we have 1-1. You know?
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
It's your card though, it's your play.
Yeah.
Sing. Hey.
More transparent. You can't see. Books you are great, but you 5.
Ngathi sogcina so 2 vele.
Except 1-1 ngaba mnandi never bafana made us proud actually. Yeah. So
maybe
like
it's spade.
Ngiyabonga. Awenze njalo.
No, iphendukile again. You are right.
Yenza ndabezitha ngoba nami ngifuna ukwenza.
Khona conspiracy ekhona lana. I feel like
there's no
before.
This is you are
like
the
how
host.
is it that I start the game?
Ghost lady, do you think there is anything that is happening?
No, because conspiracy ekhona lana.
Yeah.
But at least ngizosalelwe one.
No, nami suddenly one.
No, it's
but
like
it makes sense.
When you have
from 4-1 to 1-1.
Yeah,
that's nice. Lalela kuyothiwani.
Okay.
Ngizomcabangela phela ngoba sisi wami kodwa nje. Basazofika abanye ngeke. You know. Kodwa nje ngikhona Let's go. It's a heart.
I win. Diamond.
I always get the color right. I get the colors right. I'm excited. Yeah. You got it.
There we go. After the show. But anyway, thank you so much.
No, bongathini.
Sizobona again very soon.
What I'm busy with now? Okay. Mzansi Magic on March 18, the new series on Mzansi Magic Obstructions. Okay. Probably gonna see ads go multi-choice and all that stuff even on TikTok. Okay. And then there's also a Netflix series. It's called March. And I just finished shooting a film in Ladysmith. Okay. So there's quite a few things that are coming. And then again, there are more. Until I sign the contract, then I can't say I have a job. Yes, they said, we took you, but I need black and white.
Contract.
Once I sign, then I can confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, in challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I know you said that you are not too familiar or out really cool in social media, but if anybody wants to get in contact with you, I'm gonna help you there.
No, I can do TikTok. No, I lost my phone. I did not lose my phone. Yeah. I went inside the swimming pool with because it said water resistant.
Oh wow.
And no, I actually used that phone go Big Zulu's house in Ngasepalfo. I did use it. And then let me just use it to take that content thing. My phone is gone. It's a contract phone. I still have to pay for it, but I can't fix it because You know what I mean? Like they said, it's water resistant. So I don't have a phone. Yeah. So I'm always on TikTok. I'm using my mother's phone right now. So yeah, because of work, I'm using my mom's phone. It's okay. These are things that you have to go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the artistry in South Africa, I feel like we need like 5 minutes to actually talk about art and entertainment.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot that people can actually learn from the entertainment industry. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, my phone, I went...
okay. I think we're here. The phone part with that. So but can they still reach you though?
You can.
Yeah.
You can. Even if you try to reach me, but you won't reach me.
Guys, I can't.
Alright, I'm sorry. Because I'm not on social media, but yeah.
I think he is on Instagram.
I am on Instagram.
Yeah.
I am on Facebook.
Yeah.
I am on TikTok and all these things. Okay, my Instagram is... Hey, that's hard, is it? Hey. Alright. Showcase my Instagram is Menzi. Small letters _ Biyela. Small letters. Menzi _ Biyela. That's Instagram. Facebook is Menzi. What is my face? Okay. Menzi Biyela page. Yes. Menzi Biyela
TikTok?
page.
Because it seems like you're more good TikTok.
Oh yeah, good TikTok. Menzi Biyela, one word. Menzi Biyela.
So you heard it. Guys,
let's go. Bye. Cheers. Uncaged. This is how we go, man.
Guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I don't even know what to say, but anyway, do follow us, subscribe, and we are on Instagram or Uncaged, YouTube.
How do you spell the Uncaged on YouTube? Because I'm sure I'm not going to understand it because I want to know Uncaged.
Oh, okay.
I told my people subscribe on the channel because it's vital that you subscribe.
Okay.
So you need to subscribe.
Yeah.
And then hit that bell thing so that when Menzi's interview comes, you know.
Yes, it's quite. But the Uncaged is UNC instead of an A, sifagu V. So it's UNCVGE.
I think it's important to actually sell your brand like that.
Yeah.
Uncaged. Uncaged, and they don't see the V.
Okay.
Because you guys are being creative. It's okay. So Uncaged. Facebook, TikTok, Facebook and Instagram. It's UNCACV.
Yes.
GED. GE.
GE. That is
Uncaged.
GE. Okay, as in yabona ukuthi soqoqa kuzokusela.
Mina ayingapheli le podcast. Ebibhalo yena le podcast. Ningasho ukuthi mina benzafuna ukwazi ukuthi yena undaba ezitha. Siyabonga.
I've just shared how to get a hold of us, and Mina as Masi Biyela. My name is Masi _Biyela.
Okay.
That's where you'll get me on Instagram, Facebook, Masi Biyela, TikTok, Masi Biyela. And yes, I think we are done.
Yeah, we are done. But don't watch it all fun. Usiswamlo. Angifuni indaba yo DM abazongena benginkinga la. Landelani Uncaged. UNCAVGE. Niyenze nje lo. Mase niya subscribe and find nale bell yana ethi la nekhenza 10,000 izinto ezinkulu. So i-showcase yaba le pillowcase nerazo udaba behind us. Oh baba khona lapha khona Meg G. We have Meg G, F Money.
We have
Frank Biyela. Usegold nokuba segold lo ndaba ezisa kodwa ungifakile la kule zinto lezi. Ngithanda kabi face.
Guys, we love you. Thank you so much. We will see you again soon. Bye.